What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because it motivates me to post more. Today I wanted to talk about my experience with Carvana because I told y'all in my last video I just bought a new car. I've had it for about 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. So I just wanted to talk about my experience. I've already filmed this, but I didn't really like how I looked in it. So I wanted to redo it. And I had a little bit of time this morning, so here I am. And also the only time I ever get to record stuff is if I'm driving in my car. So what I wanted to start with was why I wanted to buy a car off Carvana. I actually knew somebody who bought a car off Carvana, and it was a very easy experience. So randomly, you know, I got the itch that I wanted to get a new car because I had a 2016 Honda Accord and it was just too small for me. I have 3 kids, 2 of them that I have all the time, and also I didn't think it through the fact that the car had light interior and my seats went through hell and back with 2 small children all the time. So that was like my main thing, was something a teeny bit bigger, and then something blacked out on the inside because of kids. But I'm so weird when it comes to vehicles because I like to sit as low as I can go. And I've always hated SUVs. I've had 2 SUVs in the past and I hated both of them. Once that like new car, you know, like feeling wore off, I hated them. And it was because I don't like feeling super big on the road. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody but me. But so I was looking on Carvana for a couple months just out of boredom. If I was just sitting at home bored, I would look on Carvana, whatever. And Jeep Renegades jumped out at me a lot. Jeep Renegades and Kia Sportages. So it was between those 2 that I really, really liked. And after, you know, like you put in all your information, how much you make a year, blah, 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 it tells you how much you could, like your minimum down payment. And I think all the minimums are like $2,500, and sis was getting her taxes back soon, so sorry I'm going over the bridge, it's kind of shaky. So I was just being patient, something that I'm not good at doing, and trying to figure out what kind of car I liked. I kept finding a lot of Jeep Renegades that I absolutely loved, but they were manual gear shifts, and I do not know how to drive a manual. And so that was like my biggest issue. But one night I was sitting and I was looking on Carvana, and I finally found one that I really, really liked. It was blacked out on the inside. It's like a charcoal gray color, so you know it's not black. I wanted either black or white, but I could settle for charcoal gray. Charcoal gray is fine. So see, did that, and I told myself, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get it if it's not free delivery. And I go look on there, and it was, because some of the cars, like if they're coming from a far enough place, you have to pay like $400 to $500 extra with your down payment for a delivery. But this one was free because I think it came from Birmingham. I have to sneeze. Okay, it won't come out now. Okay. Anyways, so then I was like, all right, whenever I get my taxes back, I'm gonna save it, and if it's still there, I'm gonna get it. So something just told me, you know, go look at your bank account, because I always get my taxes direct deposited. So I went and looked, and my taxes had been deposited. So I was like, okay, I feel like this is a little bit meant to be. So I started the process, and if you didn't know, I'm self-employed, so I don't have pay stubs, and like, you have to prove your income when you're buying off Carvana, and I don't have pay stubs. So to prove my income, I just went on my Square app, because I work through Square, and I screenshotted everything, sent it in. Okay, well, they didn't take that. So they asked me to send them something else, and I did. Okay, they didn't take that either. So then I get calls and calls, and I'm sitting on the phone with them for like hours trying to figure out what I can send them. And they're like, the people at Carvana are super, super nice. They really want you to buy a car from them, so they want everything to work out, and they try to help you like however they can. So one person told me they couldn't use my Square reports. Other people said that they could. So I finally found one lady who helped me. She said, I've done this before with somebody who uses Square, so give me like 5 seconds, I'm gonna figure it out. So she was like, go do this, 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 and this. Whatever you send me has to have your name on it. Okay, so finally I had to, this was like the next day, like after I had found the car. This was like almost a whole 24 hours. So I finally sent her all my stuff, and I had to send her every single transaction that I had done through Square for 3 months prior. So that's what I did, and then she had to sit and add it all up. Poor thing, because it was like over 300 transactions. And so by the time that happened, it was cutting it close to my cutoff time, because you get a certain allotted amount of time to have all your information in to where your car still gets delivered when they say it was going to be delivered. I was doing this on like a Saturday. Mine was supposed to be delivered the next Friday. So by 4 o'clock in Alabama, I was supposed to have it all done. And she called me at 4:02 and said, I just got all the information in, so congratulations, you have a new car. It worked. So I got a new car and I was super excited. So then come Friday, almost a week later, they have called me. They're like, okay, you scheduled for 2:30. Well, we can bring it at 11:30. So I was like, all right, that's fine. They dropped it off at my job for me. Like, this guy brought it on like this little truck. When he got here, I had to only sign 5 pieces of paper, and then only because everything else is done electronically, like I signed everything else electronically. He had to take a picture of me with my driver's license. He had to take a picture of my driver's license, like all the things. So all in all, I have been telling everyone to buy a car off Carvana. It is super easy. It is super simple. For me, I feel like it would have been a lot simpler if I had pay stubs, but I don't. So the only snag that I hit with Carvana was the fact that I was self-employed and it was hard for me to prove my income. But other than that, it was pretty simple. And it's new to me. I mean, it's not brand new. I think you can buy brand new cars on. No, I think it's all used cars. I don't know. But so yeah, I highly suggest buying a car off Carvana. I've been telling everybody to. The website and the app is just super simple. It tells you to the cent amount how much you are going to spend on your car. If you want to buy a car that is $3,000 down and then $257 a month, like, you can put in those credentials and that's what you are going to pay. Like, if you find a car that meets all those credentials, that's what you're going to pay. There's no hidden fees. Like, there's no nothing. Like, I'm literally, like, the dollar amount that was told to me on the app and the site of how much I was going to pay per month is the dollar amount that I pay. Like, it's no There's no like extra charges like they don't tell you about until the end, like nothing like that. Nothing like a car lot, honestly. But yes, I highly suggest to buy off Carvana. So if this video was helpful to anyone, please give it a like, and then, like I said in the beginning, subscribe to my channel because it gives me motivation to post more. I really like doing videos. I like just talking to myself. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.